Hey everyone, it's 112 and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Mega Man. This time we're on part 3, and we are going to start off with Iceman, because Iceman is weak to Thunder Beam, which was Electman's weapon, which we got in the last episode. So let's get started. This level is definitely one of the harder levels in the game because of a couple reasons. First of all, the ice physics definitely don't make it easier, and these things also don't make it easy, but as you can see, we do have ice physics, so we do kind of slip and slide around, so you gotta be careful about that. And we also have those enemies, which you have to shoot the top of them in order to destroy them. And now we have underwater physics, which is definitely interesting. In this game, they don't really do much. They basically just slow Mega Man down a little bit and make the game lag. But in later games, Mega Man will be able to jump higher. Let's shoot these penguin bombs. Definitely take some health. Ooh, take some more health. Let's shoot that thing so we can not get hit by it, or got hit by it anyway. Oops. I should also mention I actually filled up on lives, because if you get a game over, your lives refill, so I did that off camera. Let's take care of these adhering Susies so we can get the health power up. You definitely got to be conscious of your sliding, because you definitely do not want to deal with that. Alright, down the chute, and we're going to deal with this Gabiole real quick. There we go. And yup, as you can see, guess what's back? The disappearing, reappearing blocks. Right. Just like before, you have to time it well by learning the precise pattern. And there you go, down this chute to another Gabrielle. Let's use Rolling Cutter. If I can hit it. There we go. There's some Magnet Beam actually, because we're gonna make a platform. There we go. Alright, so this part of the level is really, really annoying because of these things. These things are called footholders, and unfortunately, they're kind of glitchy, because if you stand on them the wrong way, you might fall through them like that. I really don't know why that happens. I think it's just a glitch, but it is definitely annoying to say the least. And now you got to go through the disappearing, reappearing blocks again, so great. Alright, we're back. And this time we're actually going to use a different strategy, which involves using the magnet beam to essentially create a platform. So kind of like this. There we go. Oh geez. You got to be very, very careful about this, because you don't want to get hit by the footholders, because they do shoot. All right. Oop, didn't get the extra life. Let's refill on weapon energy, though. Oh, good, another big eye. This time, though, we're actually going to use Thunder Beam, because it'll do a lot more damage. Yeah, Thunder Beam is very, very powerful. It's probably the most powerful weapon utility in the game. Let's use a little more here. Kill the penguin bombs. For boss time against Iceman. Now, Iceman is also pretty difficult because his attacks, like Electman, do a lot of damage, about 10. However, also like Electman, he goes down in like 3 hits. There we go. So now all we have to do is grab the item, and we are good to go. Alright, and as you can see, we only have one Robot Master left, which is awesome, and that is Fireman. Generally, I save him for last because the actual boss battle is pretty tough, surprisingly, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So, let's ready up. We have to deal with these screws right off the bat, and the weapon we got from Iceman is Ice Slasher, which essentially freezes enemies in place, which can be pretty helpful. Although the real star of the show is Thunder Beam. Thunder Beam is supremely overpowered. It takes care of almost anything, really. It almost kind of makes the Mega Buster obsolete, and it would completely make it obsolete if it weren't for the fact that you can use too much of it and you'll drain your weapon energy. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, it takes care of almost anything. It is ridiculous. So let's do this to grab the health. We still lost some, whatever. Let's switch back to Ice Slasher, because another thing you can use Ice Slasher for besides freezing enemies is you can also freeze those fire things, so kind of like that. And you can use it to jump up here. Let's refill Thunder Beam. Oh geez, I almost died. Let's just use Magnet Beam to cross. Yeah, as you can see, Magnet Beam is very, very useful. So even if it were not an optional weapon, which it is not, you have to get it to beat the game, it's still pretty useful nonetheless. Let's see if we can... Oh, I went up here, even though that's not really necessary. Here's a bit of an interesting... I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's just an oversight. You would think that this thing right in front of me is a bottomless pit, but it's not. That happens if you try doing it. And I have no idea why. It's just a weird glitch, I suppose. But what you're supposed to do is use that ladder right there and just climb down, so... Yeah, I'm not really sure how that works. It just kind of does. Oh well, Mega Man was 1987. I can understand that there's a couple glitches here and there. At least they're not too game-breaking. Alright. And coming up is one of the most annoying parts of the level because dodging these fire things kind of sucks. So instead, I would recommend just using Magnet Beam, create 2 platforms, and just skip it all. Watch out for these killer bombs, which explode on you. Don't want to get hit by them. Oh, geez. Oh. Oh, dang it. That's why you don't want to do that. Alright, let's get rid of that Gabo y'all. And that one. Ooh, that's pretty useful. Why did I do that? I'm gonna take that. And that. Dodge the lava, which is instant death, as you might imagine. And through the boss shutter. Watch out for the screws. We'll definitely take some health. We're gonna need it. And here comes the boss, who is weak to Ice Slasher. For boss time against Fireman. He's really difficult. I'm not going to lie, he is pretty difficult. Because he shoots these fire blasts at you really, really fast. And it's hard, especially if you don't have the Ice Slasher, because he can easily just overwhelm you with fire blasts, making it almost impossible to react and, well, beat him. So, I would definitely recommend doing this level close to last, if not completely last, so you have all the weapons necessary. But anyways, that is Fireman, and that is the last of the Robot Masters. So as a result, we can now move on to Dr. Wily's Castle, which we will do in the next part. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is 112 signing out for now. See you all later.